Okay, I am finally clicking the button to stream. I am checking if I'm being heard in my own thing. I'm truly sorry, guys, that I've been delaying these things, but it's like lately it's like the nervous is kicking out of me, and sometimes I go like, I am not ready for this. I have never been ready for this. And then there we go. Being ready for this. But yeah, so hello my little adventures and welcome once again to Final Fantasy XIV Online ShadowBringers. We're here once again and I forgot to put the lights on. Hold on. I need lights on. It's too dark. I'm coming. Hello my little adventures and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Online ShadowBringers. I am here, once again, to my stream. Anyway, right, let's get on to it. No more delays, no more, asking myself, am I ready for this? I am ready for this. I should be ready. There's no doubt whatsoever I shouldn't be ready for this. Alright, let's pack it up. By the way, a first step. I suggest we split and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this sick god. If you could approach the pirates, Harbinger, the rest of us will seek out the merchants and adventurers. Right. Where to? Ah. Oh, maybe I'll use the teleporter so I can get to the other. Man, this place is usually so busy. Look at that. Look at how many names. They're everywhere. Ah. I should go here, and then I'll go the other way. Man, I've been very nervous because I'm having time limits of presenting stuff, and it's been here and there. It's like, my doubts are kicking in, and I don't want them to be kicking in. Because it's life. We should live with it. Am I talking to you? Eh? We want to know about Singard. He's a really bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded a famous place at the old Ilfrid side. There was a time we raised the Executor's fair pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Galerians are gone, and days with them. Owing too much, we have all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jump put up, bilge rat Singard leading the juiciest, whatever it may be. Not that we sinners are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats for the fishbacks on the other besties. Oh, so the player's very disappointed. Get the first pick of the produce our trouble, see? Quality stuff at the bargain price. This will pass to our sisters, and we can't sell on the account of getting old or wounded with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, and I miss the old days, don't get me wrong, but when we see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace and quiet ain't all bad. I see. besides that, let's see. Oh, it's inside. Right. Oh, wait. There it is. Right, up to the stairs we go. Hello, mate. Who's about to sing, aren't you? As I am, my friend, as I am. Sadly, I know nothing about of the man, save that bloody executors experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Delosocri permit us to attack only Guardian's vessels, and yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned it upon itself. In order to attack, we Karkans have taken the trading with the East, but the executions are less forward-looking. I cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So now, then, are they lying their coffers? Whatever their secrets, they are not like to share with their rivals. Mayhap you will have more luck. It's like, if somebody asks me, it's like, hey, did you find anything? And I'm like, not much information that I wanted, but it's like, oh, it's a secret, but no, there's a lot of cleaning, and some people really like that. And some money. Well, others are managing, but others are not, and, well, having some profit of execute, if I understood. It's like, I read every word and then I don't know if I understood completely. It's amazing. That's how the brain works. Buggery. Hello, Affinot! I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? I don't know. Anybody want to do the honors, or I'll do the honors? I'll do the honors then. So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Singard turned the executioner's fortunes around with mysterious new source of income. Yeah, whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern speaker I spoke of, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before. But no amount of drinks seems to loosen up their tongues, as to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Halloran. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making a little headway. Plainly, the executors do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries of Hackers Hardy, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executors began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystals went into a sharp decline, a sudden fall in demand, as I was told. Curious, I contacted Henry Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relationships between the beast tribes and the Delosocri, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made their appearance of late, suggesting that the Kobus and Shahagi lack the means which to summon them. Wait, really? Do you mean to say the executions are divesting them of their crystals? All the incantations point to that conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet, we must investigate further. Agreed. So, how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making a certain provisions. Sorry that my voice seems like a bit old, but oh well, it happens. I couldn't work out this voice! Oh, poor Offinot. He doesn't deserve that, poor boy. During my inquiries, the disguised A disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals have recently arrived in Lumneza, offering wares and prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer. In a bid to establish the crystal's provenance. The man is due to be the ocean's embracing Laura Nocias shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. Alright. Alright, we were gonna make it's like making a bid. Anywhere crystals, 1 to 5, 4, into 1, 2, sold to the freaking thing, yeah. Where to? Where do I go? It's definitely not here then. Look, no serene, missy. What you thinking? If it is illegal, they wouldn't do it in the place where they, you know. Silly bugger. Right, I'm arriving at my destination in Warby Bay. Hello, Alphanaut. It's Alphanaut. Oh, sorry. That appears to be our marshal. Wish me luck. Wait, is he truly in league with the Baldy executors? He will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The sign's not the least of all. Compared to yours and Harbinger, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of the buyer. Kaha's right. Even if you won't recognize an on-sight, you look too gentle to be mixing with the Sai's underbelly. He is right. You can tell. But very well. I'll leave it to you, Gahar. Make a good purchase. Make a good bid. Make a good bid.
What business with me, cat boy?
You're the crystal wholesaler?
That I am. But you're no merchant. So what do you want the crystals for?
Oh, he's slipping!
Don't look at us, you idiot. You give it away. I see. You're a weaponsmith. Am I right? You need crystals to make stuffs like that. Of that fine specimen you got there.
Ah, crystals. That's right. I am indeed a weaponsmith. And I might not, but the finest materials. I beg you to show me your wares.
Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand.
Oh, look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not gamble over the price.
Alright, it's plain that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me.
You silly MacGuffin! Don't It seems to be working. Let's follow them. Tia, you silly MacGuffin! Yeah! Nailed it! See, guys? I nailed it! What if there was more people there? Man? What then? We would be spotted! What then? And then our mission is screwed. My friend! I like you very much, but come on! If you know books and you know how to be stealthy, act like when you have the memories of ShadowBringers. Do it, this you must! They went into the tunnel quietly now. Off we go then! Wow. They are crystals. Very pretty crystals, no doubt about it. Very pretty crystals.
You won't find any finer, especially not for the price.
Indeed. I would expect to pay more than doubled for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap?
There's nothing unlawful about them, if that's your worry. They're from Ogoromoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want?
A box. A box, please. Have my address and send it over. Go home. Taken from the goblins, just as we suspected. Hey, what you guys doing? That's enough. Shut your gulps and turn around slowly. Do you think that again is gonna stop us? We have shields! Oh no, we got caught it! I'm Singad, acting captain of the Bloody Executors. No need to introduce yourselves. We know who you are. Science. Oh no! Gasp! They found us out! And we also know you have been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, you say. Comes into being and what the heck is wrong with my camera? Give me a minute. You beautiful crimson you. It's Jandolf. Of course. I was a bit silly. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I'll make the most serious voice. Give me a minute. I have to lower this. It's a good thing that's like I'm turned off, but I'll be fine. There we go. Back together. And we also know you've been chatting with the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, sir. Comes with the bang, the only true pirate crew left to Ninja. Oh no! Devastating. So established you went here to buy the crystals. The question is, what are you here for? Well, you seem to know everything. Why are you questioning it? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, so I shall return the favor. We came here to learn why the bloody... Don't tell him! I wouldn't tell him. Learned why the bloody executors oppose the Admiral's will. We have our answer. Should Limsa and Lunisa make peace with the Goros, you would lose the source of your new-founded wealth. That's right. Just to remind you, though, we ain't breaking any rules here. Sure you're not. That law forbids us from attacking any vessel, not flying the Emerald flag. But that don't say nothing about beastmen. Uh-huh. The only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet, 'cause we don't want no one taking our business. Oh, is that so? Well, just listen to the end with it. That's what it's worth. I have the highest respect for you and yours, especially. What the heck? While the male storm were worrying about dirtying their fussy red clover, you looked storm Elgamaro and pantering, bleeding Titan itself, raising a mug to you when I heard the news. And now, we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon their sticking gods again. Practicing your successors we are. When we were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Guardians gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contagions, though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa and Lunisa has some other cause to hide in the cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral, and even provide the venue, the Ashtalicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. They're hiding something! That's suspicious! I might not be the greatest detective, but there's something sus about it. Right, Alphanut, what do you think? I thought myself the hunter, but it turned out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate's powers in Lunisa are not to be thrilled with. Yeah. But all's well that ends well. Graha's tea timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sigurd has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Lidam Lunisa and pass his invitation to the Admiral. Unless the Admiral doesn't feel like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy that day. Can't do that, though. Sorry. Oh, thanks for making the invitation, though. Sorry, I got plans. Something like that. I bet the captain will say, like, sorry, mates, I have plans. I have a lot of meeting coming my way. And finally, the Admiral made the thing. I guess I have to cancel all my invitations just to go there and say hello to the mate. Man, look at those people having those beautiful outfits. One day I'll have my beautiful outfit. Made by me. I mean, colored by me. Something. I don't know. Harbinger, your companions have already reported to the command room. Do you join them? Yes? How? They're so fast! They're the fastest thing alive! I'm the slowest one. It's like I may be powerful, but I'm the slowest of the bunch. Welcome back, my friends. What news? Well, we met Singard. So, I have been stealing crystals from the goggles. Thanks for solving the mystery and securing the meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Singard's invitation. I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon to the outcome of this meeting. I wouldn't have the signs present to bear witness. Sure. I'm sure nothing backfires. If it didn't backfire my sweet potato, nothing backfires you, my sweet ogre. I mean, Admiral. Giant. Giant woman. Are we going to have a fight? As pirates? It looks like it.
Look who's come crawling! Traitor!
What?
You can shove your piece!
Oof.
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
Sure, you don't have the face of evil. Like you have such
It was kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
Yeah, and probably you're gonna speak louder since your crew behind us is pretty loud!
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the beastmen.
What of it, mate?
Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
You know, we can be pirates together with them. Have you thought about that, mate? I mean, imagine having more species join your crew as pirates. Arr! That would be funny. Never mind. You don't think
True
of that.
bloody right! Pirates till we die!
What
Get
we
stupid
want, we
pirates,
take!
mate. And hire others. Beastmen to be pirates too.
Piracy has no place in our future.
I was making a suggestion. I get it, but at the same time, it's like having the beastmen being also pirates too. You know, that'll be funny.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place. Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history.
Hey, Admiral, we also have pirates in the other country. You know, they help like defending the crews and stuff, making sure they get safe lands and stuff. They are pirates, right? Okay, what are you planning? I'm just asking. It's like, does she has a vision for these pirates to have some sort of good future?
Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive.
Wow.
And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering.
Wow. Nice.
The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance then?
Ooh. She got you there, bro. What are you gonna say? I'm here.
Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a Kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Nice.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
That was a bit weak compared to what the
Still.
Admiral said.
We're all the Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Let the Admiral say her words.
A duel.
Woo!
Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
Woo! Go, Admiral. My clock will do the counting. The clock stopped. Guys, go! Never mind. Whoa! Woo!
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! Or I will!
Woo! Oh!
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfair!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
He's big old eyes now. He stopped being such a smart guy.
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew with a good ship Lemsa Laminsa.
Nice. It's nice.
At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay?
Ooh.
Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
Crewmates.
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us. Freedom!
Aye. That's so true, mate.
So hold
Hear,
fast
hear.
to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate!
Nice. That's a... Yeah.
Lad,
My brain is being
I
fried.
made ye me right hand because I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief.
Nice. Oh.
Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Why don't I remember nothing of Luminiza's history? Since I came here to be a summoner. I'm being a nugget, that's what. Well done, Admiral. Though I have anticipated the duel, I did not foresee Halfred would intervene. But feel glad I am that he did. It would have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace among ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. Alright. What now, mate? Oh, is that your gun? Oh dear. For the first time... Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meantime we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We'll open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Here to we proceed. There's nothing you should know. Some 15 years pass when Shahagims, swarming in our homes in ever greater numbers, Imza entered into connivance with the goblins. 2 men shall go to the bounty of the sea, kobolds shall go to the bounty of the land. Untestably equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous. We took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Nocia, which kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went on, until every ilm of Vilbrand bore to the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw. And with their kindred blood yet in our hands, we struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even when we cure their temperate. Admiral, you speak of the obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Wait, they would welcome us in their midst, not speak of peace, but they have you at their mercy. Aye, given the wealth of crystals we will bring, our Wedger will attempt to summon the Titan there and then. Meaning the High Priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely, he is the fish I would catch. He will not be alone, nay, he will have guards in hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. And yet a single death of kobold's size would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my adventurers found us. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's chain? Though we'll still have to weaken the kobolds, he would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact and this bird used to take the goods and our life, aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, my friends, what you think of the strategy? The effects of tempering the cumulative, we may safely assume that the highest priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take the great deal of effort to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alais would be defenseless. Even should we all look to her protection, I am not convinced it would keep the entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take the rest. It's not if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Taslan would do. I would not follow her example. We wouldn't even have a cure of tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Valibrand. I'm going to cure that priest, or die trying. I believe you, Alice. Alice. And I believe you too. You and everyone. I'm not going to keep myself. Then it's settled then. See to your preparations and make the camp overlook. We'll join you there and... Yay!
Afanot was lying when he said I would do defenses, so I'm counting on you to give me the time I need.
Our sole purpose it will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us and focus on your own task. Indeed, you should you want for Aoife, you need only say the word.
Taboo, did you follow us here?
Taboo, did you follow us here?
There's something important I want to say to the highest priest. Express state. Say, please let me come with you. Please.
I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. You need to promise me that you will stay here where it's safe and right. My apology for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. We all unfolded as expected. All at the mention of my returning their crystals in person, the Cabal suddenly remembered how keen they were to reconcile. And so, in the glorious spirit of cooperation, we are to be received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who waits our pleasure in the novel. If you are ready, let us proceed to Al-Gahamur's mines at once. Where to? Oh. Damn, we're going there. Go. Right, huh? Oh. I know, buddy. I'm just avoiding them. Oh, it's not here. Where in the world? Is it here? Oh, it must be here. Everybody's going here. I got back to where I was. Oh, there we are. This Apparat will bring us to our quarry. Should he make to summon the Titans as anticipated, he will halt the ceremony and restrain him. And this all hells will break loose. We'll have our army of kaboots to entertain until Ali's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Inazir do the rest. It is time. Stay at the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this school. Alright. Let's see if I can pull this off. It's been a while. Oh no.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyd Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish.
Sure.
The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Alright. So, what do I do? Can I summon my carbuncle?
We must
Where's my
protect
enemy?
Alize!
You're in my sights. You're in my sights.
Okay. Yes, it's ready. Go, Angelo! His temper is too severe. Can't finish the job. So one person leaving us now is not enough.
Oh, just what we need. You're not alone.
You're in my sights.
Here you are, Alize.
Thanks, you two. I'll give it another try. bring down.
Just a little more!
Oh, suppress these things. Elise, now is your chance. Right, please let this work. Still not enough. Almost there. Harbinger, Lindy, you're FFXIV.
Okay, I'll read it. Here you go. Guys?
Now you're dead.
No, Admiral! It's too dangerous! I want to move!
I made a decision before I came here. No matter what it cost me, Lisbon must have peace.
Admirable! That's it, Tubes. Come on. Did I fail? Oh, come on, man. Oh, I know. Come on. You're not getting past me! There.
Thank you. It'll work this time. I promise.
Come on, Ellie. Ellie's there. Do it!
Yes, this will do.
Show who's boss.
Here I go.
Go.
Go, Angela.
Well, did it work?
Did it work?
You're asking the same question.
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it. And you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already. So please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact! Violated, breached, broke! Unready as we were! What choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us.
Yeah, I'm just paying attention. I
On
mean,
behalf
I
of
didn't
all the
remember most of
Minsons,
these
I offer you my
what they
humblest
did
apology.
in the past.
I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it.
It's gonna be hard.
Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt. And any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Lominsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world, if you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us!
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew.
Oh boy.
What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
Come on, priest, make the right choice. Oh!
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gabu does. And I will trust him.
Oof. Yeah.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet enthralled to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Aww. Oh, Gabu!
'Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
So everything is gonna be good? Good! It's like quiet places I'm going like... all well ends well, right, guys? It would have seemed we found our way forward with Gabones. Next we'll find, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren to Friendum. That is far from the Holy Order, of course. It will take no small amount of time, of effort to reach the rest. But reach them we will, however long it takes. I would say that I was in your debt, but has been long been true. So instead I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course not only for Limna and Lunisa, but all Austria. It's today's work. Yep.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Rightio. Oh no. What happened?
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
What?
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
We just finished one beat. I knew I wouldn't be like, oh, everything is okay? And then not everything is okay. Of course it's not. Everything is gonna be on fire in a few days. Just take hours. Days. What happened? What am I seeing? What are you all seeing?
What in the world is that?
My biggest question is, what are you guys seeing? What on earth is that?
A tower.
No kidding, Alize.
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Right. It's just kapoof. Appeared. Well, it's not good. Look at those glowing lights. What is it? What?
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards.
What's wrong, Admiral? What news did you hear?
The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea.
Oh, is these are the things who are going to put us into flames? Here. Oh, hey,
Nothing
adventures.
more is known. Only that they appear to be of Garlean construction.
Well, he is
Our allies on the Alamegan
Okay.
front are on highest alert.
Hi, adventure. Welcome. To my stream. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV online ShadowBringers. Good to have you around. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course!
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo. And may the navigators speed you on your way.
Right, right. My cat is in front of the screen, so it's like I'm not gonna... The reactions is not gonna do it much. I am Bing. With the head on the camera. A cat head.
She loves the attention after all.
Right, where to now? Oh. Man, we're going everywhere. Hey, Lise. Did you see those towers?
Thank you for coming so soon.
We have a teleportation.
I'll send for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
I wonder if in the real story they do use the crystals just teleported here to there.
Look, preserve!
What? What? Is that? Is that Bahamut?
It can't be.
That's a dark Bahamut! Hello, beautiful!
The palace! After them!
Okay. What beautiful wings that thing got. So I was right, I was going to meet that bastard! Oh, Robon.
You're here, good.
Hi, good to see you, mate. Is that Bahamut? I was going to see him after all, huh? I was right! My thumbnail made it all connect very well! Well done, me.
To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why? Even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
I really hate your face!
Is that... Asahi?
Yeah.
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Yeah.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before.
Why did you choose that body, bro? Why of all the bodies?
Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fandani, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
Yeah, good to meet you. Although I don't know why you picked that body in the first place. Did you know the bastard what he was like? Yeah, the towers, what they are for? He's not gonna answer me. But I want to ask.
Straight to business, is it? Suit yourself.
Yeah, why?
It is my intention to recreate the final days. To which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
By the way, how did you manage to summon that Bahamut?
The final days? But it was the Asians who labored to prevent them.
You're quite right! Though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues.
That face, bro. It's such a meme.
Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion?
Ah! Your face, man! Get it off! Change something!
Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument. But thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging.
Ah, I see. So, since the other two are gone, you want to do what the hell you want to do, right? No rules, no restrictions, no chains around you? Is that what you're going with, mate?
Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire.
Oh, great. Another one.
And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
Oh, aren't you a fun
What?
one?
Why would you want such a thing?
Because I don't care! That's why!
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you!
And you! And you! And you! And you! And you!
I
and
want you all to die!
Of course you do.
I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Mate, I need to get to
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
Ah, I see. You got a nice
So don't bother
Bahamut
trying to
there.
reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe.
Alright, and off you, then off we gonna kick you then.
I just want to destroy the world. But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment.
Resist, or you just gonna, you know, like that?
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles.
Sure.
We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Alright. Get back. I guess. What's wrong with my screen? Dude, did you blow up my screen? How dare you? Oh, is that the fire?
Ah, but I nearly forgot. I have a message for you.
Oh, you do?
My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash.
The heck, bro?
Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him...
Everyone will die anyway! Ha-ha!
My trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Ah, so he's Lunar Bahamut. Nice to meet you, Mr. Primum Lunar Bahamut. Although I do not care for your face. I really hate your face. Put the mask on. I don't want to see that face. He's annoying. Man, you have such Pinkus Danganronpa style of flames.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
Yeah. Thank you. Goodness, everyone is safe. We managed to put out the fire, though quickly enough to save the garden. Robon, can I leave it to you to send a word to Alliance? I'm going to take a unit to investigate the tower. We need to find what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From the memory tells me you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care, both of you. Oh boy. Hey Creel, we got some news, but I think you already know if you saw some freaking towers walking by. You're back. Good. Good. We have received the reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events at Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account. I saw a tower. It's all pinkish, and they're preparing to do the freaking meteor shower. No sooner do we overcome one problem after another appears, will all seem potentially predictable. But for the endless variety of our foes, this Fandanel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Luna Bahamut. Let us not forget that little detail. Yeah. The creature certainly did resemble the Elder Prime. That may be, but the fact is that it answered the Fandanel would suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think more probable that it's some manner of simulacrum born of ancient magistics. Whatever it is, for now we can work closely to the Alliance and remain vigilant. And I need some tea, because my voice is going all cracking! I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Stola? I happened to see the Sultana, knowing how quickly the immortal flames are to expose their temperate. I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as sufficiently recover, I travel to Udan and deliver the proxies to her grace, along with the detailed instructions of their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal frames have been on cusp of greeting to a truce with Al-Jaman when negotiations abruptly collapse. Al-Jaman claimed that a number of their kind have been abducted, and the men are responsible. Naught is known of their
perpetrators as yet, but the immortal flames went about in investigating the abductions, and they came upon one of the Fendenal's towers. Oh no. On the subject of the towers, you may be interesting to learn they are not an exclusive area Osrian phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Axia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume they are everywhere. We simply do not find them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little now save remain vigilant. Since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behove us to enlist the aid of authority as such foes.
I'm letting the bell, the bell, the bell. Yeah, I'm letting the bell do its thing, you know?
Estinian! Estinian? No, just a moment. If he would be pursued to lend us his lamps, we'd be the first to welcome it, but the truth, we will struggle even to find him. You let me and Krill worry about that. We'll sniff him out, no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways to locate him. Regardless, if there are no objections, we shall depart at once.
Oh, okay. Hi, girls.
Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go each of the city-states and educate them in the use of the proxies.
That would be undoubtedly appreciated, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? We will be fresher for the tasks at hand.
Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long.
Yeah, there's ever a way. The world often needs saving. Oh dear, are you not enjoying our adventure? I really could have done with a rest. I would do this.
Save it we shall. I, for one, do not intend to allow an nihilistic madman to take us on to the grave with him. Not when the future holds such promise.
Yeah, we need to have our beach day, guys.
Nay, I will do all my power to protect those who I hold dear, just as you always done.
I missed my earring before. I love it. Meanwhile, somewhere in logs, in the logs, yes. Ah, the towers. They really are annoying.
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them.
Be careful, Lise. Oh no, it's Xenos. Xenos there.
Oh,
What happened?
thank goodness for that.
He's walking poorly. Oh no! He's a zombie! Guys, he's a zombie! Please! Come on! You're hearing what he's saying, it's not... normal. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, okay, that was such a cut.
When our food arrives, sweetie, you will have your snack too, my sweetie. Ah, Xenos. You and your beautiful blade. How long is that blade one? That particular blade?
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
I bet Xenos is gonna kill this bastard, isn't it? It's like, nah, you're boring. You're ruining my fun.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing her that you await her coming, though I confess, I may have singed her a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Yeah, apparently he is.
My apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me.
You're just having fun being a troll, but do not mock Xenos. He will do that.
Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
Sure. Off you go then.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Even longer than that? You know? Like Seymour? Sephiroth does? Ah, that weapon is... Shall toss it on the floor and break it! Woo! He wants a better one! Is it a big, like a bastard? Berserk? A Zerk sword or like Claude, or is it like Sephiroth? Which kind of blade are you going for? Or is it a gun blade? Sorry, I can't. Pen and a sword. Such title. Good news, Harbinger. Fangrid and Oranger have finished their tour of Gremlin, and they're on their way back here even as we speak. And why my throat is being like like an old lady, like It's like, sorry mates, I cannot speak anymore. Forgive me, sweetie. I am okay. I am okay. Still, we haven't learned anything of the tires from the Alliance. I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now. Let's see if they have to say, eh? I hope they didn't become as zombies, too. Just saying. Please don't be zombies. Please don't be zombies. Please don't be zombies. Oh, Fankrit. Ah, welcome, Pro. You needn't have gone to the trouble, from what I hear. I've been more than busy enough as it is. So, Fankrit, what news? Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tampering. As it is, I haven't even pretend to have been involved. Well, if it is any consolation, I myself was a little more than spectator. The lion's share of the credit will go to Alais, Grahan, and Harbinger. But I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will also have heard, though, It hasn't been tales of triumph, just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat. A pile of fresh problems landed in our lap. Yeah. Quite so. Anyway, it's good to have you back though. I can't help but noticing we one Oranger short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried. And I did try, repeatedly, but no, he decided to linger in El Amigo and uprise Rabons and the others how the land lies in Garlemald. When mayhap you would do the same for us. Indeed. It was just as Elise said, was in fact the devastation as far as the eye could see. Nerva and the Earl, however, were more notable by their absence. Might they have met their ends at the hands of Xanos and Cardiniel? Perhaps, or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the capital has plunged into the deathly silence. With one exception, the Imperial Palace. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night, rebuilding, or rather transforming it. Transforming it? To what? That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare, according to Oranger. A certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with manipulation of ether in mind, logistic in other words. Yet unnerving, as said in the device was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working with the area wood exchanged between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was if they were possessed or tempered. Oh, it's him. Oh, hi, little adventurer. Yes, I'm always surprised that somehow YouTube is recommending me my videos for you all to see. Just saying. Oh boy. Be right back, adventurers. Be right back. I'm sorry to stop for now, but yeah.
my little adventures. I just want to thank you all for watching my streams. But right now, that that bell was our order for our food. It was extremely loud. We wouldn't stop. So we finally have our food. So I'm going to eat, and then I'll be right back. Anyway, thank you, Adventure. I'm somehow it's a miracle for you to watch, for YouTube to recommend my streams. It's a miracle. But I hope you guys enjoy. But for now, I have to be right back. I have to eat. So I'll be right back, and then it won't take like mostly half an hour or something. I think. Sometimes I take an hour for it to eat. So yeah. I'll be right back. I'm sorry that I have to interrupt. Or we continue this conversation and then I'll be right back. If Fandel could bind Bahamut in his own realm, might he have done the same to the people of Garamond? Whatever the truth may be, the information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. Yeah. Well, be sure to save some for Oranger. Which remind me, I have a message from Alamigo. Robon is hosting a meeting to discuss the lessons finding on the tower. He requests our presence. Then, why not leave it to us? We must be wary for your mission. No, I'm fine. Those towers have been on my mind since I first spied on one on the way back. I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. In that case, I shall begin looking into another matter, as I promised to Clee. We need not all attend. Yeah, I agree. Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we'll have to speak with Oranger before the meeting. My voice, man. Right, guys, now I'll be right back. I'm going to eat and I'll be right back. So, I won't be long. I'll take an hour. You know the rest. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back for a bit. Although soon I have to go. Because I have hours. These days. Well, let's get going. Oh, again. Well, let me get quarter. Sorry I got a bit late, but yeah. Oh look, it's Oranger. I'm being heard, right? Here I go, casting the things a bit too late. Oh no, I'm in the wrong film. Okay, I'm being heard. That's great. Ah, my friends, much have I, and more have I learned of your travails in our absence. Heartened than I am to see you all hail and whole. As we are to see safely in return from your mission, Harbinger, I trust Funkrid made you feel welcome? Well, if it isn't off not, and his merry band. Oh, hey. Aravant, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke in via Linkworld, you told me you'd be away on a mission. Who's to say this isn't a part of it? But enough of that. It's good to see you looking so similar. I thought you would have grown a bit taller after the whole year in another world, but apparently not. I am sorry to disappoint you. While my soul may be a year older, my body has early age, as you are well aware. And may I remind you that we Elsden are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, one day you will come when you even a great Arashans, such as yourself, will crane your neck to meet my eye. This is not until my 12ish summer that I myself outgrew my bodyish proportions, though Malbrida toured over me nonetheless.
Aravan brings out the best in Alphanut, doesn't he? They both seem to at ease at each other's company. It's almost endearing.
So, what exactly brings you here? Oh, Fredola, mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait. Does this have to do anything, something to do with the towers? Hey, what gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, alright? That was odd. Fredola's going with him. That must mean... My apologies. As Aravon rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Okay.
Ere we begin, I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. 'Tis no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Full glad are we to have been of service. But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telophoroid's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Fandaniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered. But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses.
Oh no.
And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
As usual.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the towers must come first. Given the nature of the enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
All right. Oh.
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
Oh. Be careful.
We're glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
But still, be careful, you two. It's just two of you.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking.
Yeah.
But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, be careful, you two. I'm worried.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
Can I come over?
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Oh, I'm too far away. Now that is out of in the open, I don't have to keep under my proverbial hat anymore.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolva and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
And you, Fudola? Is this what you want?
What are you asking me for? It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Aldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
So the Empire's finished, is it? But that's what they're all saying. That the great and glorious Garlemald slit its own throat. And now, from out of its twitching carcass crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head! I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I a part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
On to a quest then.
Very well.
But careful.
If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
But be careful, I don't want to lose you two. I know you have, it's like we have our short moments compared to what I have with my samurai guy. But still.
If you've finished with your touching display of camaraderie, I have a question. Which tower are you planning to investigate, exactly?
Ah, so he can investigate another?
Well, the one in Girabani is said to be tightly guarded. It's patrol after patrol out there, apparently. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near it. Which is why we've set our sights on the one in Pagalthan instead. There shouldn't be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, We'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it. Though, to be fair, getting into deep water does seem to be a scion's lot in life. Take care, eh?
You too.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
Aww.
I still owe you for saving my skin, don't I? Can't return the favour if I'm not there.
Aww.
I dare say you'll get your chance before long. That Fandaniel sounds like a tricky customer. Too much for the likes of me, anyway. But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light, or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime. No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us. So let's give it our all.
Good luck, you two.
He does not want for conviction, that much is certain. So let us have faith in him. Him and Fordola both.
Yeah.
While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Oh. Then it's my cue on that part.
Bloody thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's Tataru.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say we've managed to find Estinian.
Oh, good.
And I'm sorry to say he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
Oh.
But he did mutter something about heading to Ishgard, so if you're quick, you might still be able to catch him.
Ah, thank you. I will. Our friend Estinian is in Ishgard. He's serious.
Even if we set out this instant, he may already have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the Bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give chase.
Alright.
Gladly. I'll see to it as soon as Kryl and I get back to the Rising Stones. Good luck.
Thank you.
While you go off on your dragoon hunt, Urianger and I will return to headquarters. We have much to tell the others.
Alright.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
Right. So Estinian was bound for Ishgard. Whatever it is, it brings him home. We must hope they will keep him there long enough for us to find him. Come, there's no time to lose. Spending money for the teleportations go. I am wasting money for the teleportation so I can go and proceed the story. All present? Good. Let us split up and search for Estinian. Since we are relatively new to this place, Kahan and I will look around the open spaces, the squares and markers and whatnot. You and Harbinger can delve into the nooks and crannies. Oh, thank you. Very well. Let us reconvene at the airship landing later. Airship landing later. With or without Ishtinia. Good luck. Yep, good luck. I think I shall begin in the Sky Steel manufactory. So perhaps you could try Congregation. Lucia may well have heard news of our friend's return. Oh, right, yeah. Where do I go? Hey, Lucia. Good morning to you. Ray of Light. Would as Almeric sent you a note to you. You will be attending the meeting in Alameda, so I gather you have not come to search of him. What then do we owe you the pleasure of the visit? We're looking for Estinian. Have you seen him? I see, no. We were not aware Sir Estinian had returned to Ishgard, but as I expect that you remember, he won't to come and go as he pleases. Mayhap he came seeking an audience with Lord Almeric, only to find him absent? In any event, I'm afraid I cannot help him. Perhaps one of your companions have fared about him. Alright, to the landing we go. There's my crystal. Yeah, so itchy. Why it's like, oh, it's so hot, but yet it's like, oh, it's so cold for me. So, Eliezer, did you find him? Any news?
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Tall.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
Or zombies. Oh, hey.
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence.
Nah, it's your imagination, man.
Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Oh no! No, Estinian! That's not Alphanot! That's not Alphanot!
Too long.
Oh no! Not again!
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
I knew it! Dude!
Quieter, though. Have you been giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
Oh no! There's rage.
I am not Alphino! If the two of you are such firm friends, perhaps you should remember what he looks like. And what do you mean, rugged? Oh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
You done goof, Stini. You done goof.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side.
He's such a scholar.
To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Look at his face! He's such a sparkling little kid.
Would someone mind explaining what is going on?
You don't know these two people. You never met them, man. I'll explain.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting. Estinian! It's been too long.
Ah!
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
Not by him, though.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again.
Yeah.
What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out. I can tell.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
Aww.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never befriend other boys because he couldn't stand the thought of not being in charge. But maybe that's changed. He seems just as happy around Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Yeah. I think he learned how to talk with people rather than at them. No! Well, you can't keep him all to yourself forever. What is that? What is that line, bro? Perhaps he sees them as brothers he never had. Yeah, I think the upper one is better than the other two below. She would kill me.
Huh. Good luck to them. It hasn't been easy being his sister, I can tell you that.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Azis-La.
Azis-La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now she remains imprisoned on Azis-La, though her remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
Oh.
I see. As the one who first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some light on his latest incarnation.
Might I suggest that we make the journey to Azis-La together? I'm not sure if Tataru mentioned this, but we Scions have an airship of our own now.
I see no reason why not. Assuming your sister can bear the thought of sharing a deck with me.
Be my guest. But confuse me with Alphino again and I'll throw you overboard. Ugh! I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
Maybe you be friends. I don't know. I didn't see you together in the last trailer. I tried to tell him now.
I will admit, he is not exactly as I imagined him either. Based on what I had read of the man, I think I was expecting someone a little less blunt.
Oh dear. It has been quite some time since I last set my foot in Azlia. But I understand the three of you were here rather more recently. I don't suppose you chanced to meet with Tiamat during your visit? Alas not. We have no cause to set foot here in that quadrant. But I have studied the Ravelant's records, which is not to say I wouldn't appreciate a first-hand account of your dealings with her. Well then, Harbinger is the person to ask. As far as I know, she's the one of us who have met Tiamat face to face. Even now she remains a prisoner at my let's just say it's helped by Megasaur was there to introduce me. Yeah, it's true. Ah yes, you were a friend of her father. I too have met with Tiamat. After the Dragon Sword's war came to a close, I came here to speak with her, a woman who fought her own war against the man in another age. She wished to know if she yet humble thoughts of vengeance, and asked as much. She said no. My hatred of your kind was extinguished long ago. But the guilt she feels for resurrecting Bahamut burns on indeed, in torments even now. I see. Then your original reason for coming here was out of concern of that Tiamat had been forced to summon Bahamut. Nihal is a part of me. I feel his emotion as my own. I know that he will not allow his sister to be made a tool of evil. In his absence, it falls on me to watch over her. Okay. Oh, right, bam. Tiamat awaits this way.
Edgin Elfin Wafes non in.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
We got a lunar Bahamut in our hands and he's flaming pink everywhere. I'm sorry to... I know. I'm so sorry.
Nolosk kin esh
Really?
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
I wonder what they would say, the voice actor, how was the script for her to say these words? I am just curious, nothing else, just out of curiosity.
Ash and I die by now.
Yeah, they are. Well, this one in particular. He took the soul that the body that I hate the most. No, they don't stop.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
Snosk anta in Dramon.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Santalan infan antosk. Goes rent on.
Whoa.
Ale o esk an in. Ale kum ak in.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Snoska Dramon kin. Nestra in. Iles I. Nesh al. Ang ala. Unmik. Nalstra ul an. Antal an. Small. Tahi an.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Usk she's in.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan, Seth Sol, King Bahamut, and An-Su-Mon, Na-An Ingles, Snaloles Dish-An, Na-Ala-An Ul-An Sin-An, Stan-In.
Ooh, nice. While proxies have shown to be effective in curing temperate, Tiamat must be considered a special case. She is far larger and immensely more powerful than any subject treated so far. We ought to remove her restraints only to find that the process had failed. We would be hard-pressed to contain her. Then, before we going ahead, we should learn as much as we can about the exact nature of her condition. You suppose we can find that information here? Why yes, we can indeed! The elegant detailed records of all their multiple cavities. I know exactly where to look. We shall leave it that to you then. In the meanwhile, the rest of us can turn our thoughts to the removing of these shadows. I know Alphinaud and Harbinger here well enough, but now you. Are you certain you're ready to see this through? Rest assured, Estinian. I am both ready and willing to give all for the sake of this star, though it's not only the reason for wanting to set Tanyant free. And while I do not claim to know all her sorrows, I too once found myself in prison of despair. I well understand how hard it can be to dare to dream of escape. It took the encourage of braver souls than I am to make me to take the first step towards the brighter future. Now I would help Tiamat to do the same. I gather you're not as young as you look. Mayhap when our work here is done, we could trade tales over a pot of Totor's famous tea. And be indebted to her for leaves and hot water? I think not. I see. Returning swiftly to the task at hand, then. I believe nodes governing Tiamat's restraints are located in the center known as his flagship. Ah yes, we are familiar with it. A fur chemical research facility in particular. And you may wish to take this spirit vessel containing a small amount of my blood. Thank you. She just happens to be carrying around with you. I suppose you could seem rather odd to explain. Rumbles, Harbinger, and I are researching to use spirit vessels to transfer not only of memories but trains of certain bloodlines. So I keep one at ready should opportunity to test our theories arise. As for use to you, you may recall that during our previous visit the nodes here granted access restricting functions, having identified me being the royal blood and armed with the spirit vessel. I posit that they will do the same for you, even in the absence of, well, the rest of me. It would seem worth a try at least. Agree.
Let us take good care of it. To the flagship, then. Let us split up and search for the flagship for the known that controls Tiamat's restraints. But should you find likely candidate, do not attempt to make any adjustments. It would not to do accidentally release some manner of experiment monstrosity, nor less Tiamat herself in her current state. Our objective is at this stage is simply identify the reveling mood and moods. Once we have learned what we can't, we should reconvene and compare notes to the prior to proceed. Yes. Oh, mine is nearby. Oh. Friction between metallic components detected. Temperature increasing critical levels. Please replace damaged parts or repair to a safe distance.
Okay.
Got that to think that the quadrant broken. Possible cause intruder interference. Advise deployment automatic combat units. Proceed.
Okay. I'm talking to you.
Bleep boop. Warning. Scheduled dragon restraint maintenance due in 2,020 years. Failure to verify system injury may result in a scheduled specimen release.
Great! It did not work. I don't think, from my understanding.
I'm afraid Stini and I have little to show our efforts. What did you find, Winfrey? So spending, you say? Well, that sounds promising, almost suspiciously so, in fact. Then you were in possession of the spirit vessel. I dare say it is indeed a note which Graham spoke. It is Shupring, you say? Very well, let us take a closer look.
You wish to operate the dragon's restraining mechanisms. People, you do not have requested access privileges. Operation of the dragon restraining mechanisms may only be undertaken by the chief technologist and members of the royal family.
Oh, those with the vessel full of raw blood, perhaps?
this work, bro? The user detected commencing burnout identification. Identification cookie. User identified as member of the royal family. Please state your name. Harbinger.Su. Unable to disengage restraints of the specimen Timot. System update is required. A system update? What do you suppose this is asking of us? I could hazard a guess to smash to pieces. Oh, there's more than I can say. Confounded bloody thing. User ignition detected. Initiating guidance program. Poop. In order to operate restraint mechanisms, I require access to the central control station. However, unable to establish a link to said system due to obsolescence of my own software. This issue can be resolved by applying the system update using the corresponding terminal located within the flagship. So we can use this thing to release the restraints or not? It can, but only once. It has to receive a requisite system update, as far as I can tell. Until which time it will float there displaying nonsense. User dissatisfaction detected. Initiating application protocols. I am here to help. Rest assured I'll be on hand to guide you through every step of the system update process. Gratifying, but I dare say you fare better with guidance than without. Yeah. Move guidance user to the terminal. This way, please. Lead on. Let's see, according to the terminal, the central control system is presently employing software version 5.56.135. I dare I ask, which version you are employing? Why, software version 42002, of course. Deep blue warning errors detected in the data management system. Estimating time required for update 5 years and 1 day. Oh no. That's rather longer than we were hoping. Aren't there any other options? For instance, using this determined to operate Taman's restraints instead. The proposed method is indeed an option, but please be warned, however, that procedure may have changed as a result of the system update. My instructions are no longer be accurate. I can't imagine it will change all that much as long as we pay due attention. Any discrepancies, I dare say we shall be able to mumble our way through. Don't bother trying to explain, just tell me if we made any progress. Would say so.
It does, however, require if I remain here to operate the terminal. I shall inform you via Lake Road once I'm ready to release the shackles. It might be best for you if you left the spirit vessel with me. May yet have been used to it. Rest assured, I will be certain to return to Garatea once this is over. Just a little work, and Tiamat will be free. But before we go any further, there's something I want to know. When Tiamat and her kin fought against the Allagan Empire, both sides were but dancing to the tune of the ancients. It was the same as Ishgard, where they stoke the fires of conflict between man and dragon from the shadows. All that the ancients touch turns into ash. Thus I have you made it your mission to fight them. But there have been many times when you tried to reach out to them, instead to find a common ground. I must ask, what do you intend to do with Vandermeer? Will you try to reach out to him too?
Certainly, after I wipe the smell out of his face.
I will try, yes, but if that falls, I'll remember him.
Enemy or no, I want to understand him. You know, maniacs are not worth to understand. You know, if this guy's like, I know I want nothing but destruction. I want to say this word because I hate the body. There.
I'd rather put my lance through his heart and be done with it. But perhaps that's the difference between you and me. You see the good in people, even being the faintest glimmer. Only hope that you do not come rude to your pavilions. You think unwise for viewing the world as? Far from it.
Hold on, guys.
Far from it. That has ever been your way, as I learned when we journeyed together with Iceheart. Yet, the fact remains, there are some who view compassion as a weakness to be exploited. There may come a time when you extend the hand of friendship and only wish that you have dealt with the killing blow. So, save your mercy for those who deserve it. Well, I should be getting back to our task. If Vanfanot has things in hand here, I suggest to rejoin with others. I'll see you soon.
was asking you if you think I should stop for today. I know, right? Yeah, that. I know. I barely played, I feel bad. But we have no choice. Tomorrow is the worst day for us. I know, you want me to play very badly. Yep! This week has been crazy! And there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, you heard him. My little adventures. I'm really sorry. I know this was very short compared to my previous streams, but unfortunately this has to end for today. So yeah, thank you so much, my little adventures, for watching me in Final Fantasy XIV Online ShadowBringers, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye. Yes, that's what it was I was trying to do. Yes, thank you so much for watching me in Final Fantasy XIV Online ShadowBringers, and I hope to see you all next time. On Thursday. On Thursday. Good sneezing.